Okay guys, so the Polkadot Sub-Zero event already have taken place. Here I have the t-shirt. This is from 2 years ago maybe, in Bangkok, the first event in Bangkok. But today we're going to talk about the main points from the last edition in Buenos Aires, Argentina in 2025. The beginning of Polkadot as project, the eco, the founding and all of this started almost 10 years ago already. Back in 2016, Polkadot began with a simple question. What would Ethereum 2.0 look like if we designed it from scratch? The answer basically became a new architecture, a WebAssembly-based, heterogeneous, multi-chain system. A vision powerful enough to host not just apps, but entire digital societies. Over the last decade, Polkadot proved its core tech works, with AppChains processing real-world volume at scale. But Gavin's message is clear now. Core tech is not longer enough. If Web3 wants millions or billions of users, we need something more. Storage, messaging, peer-to-peer, identity, and products people actually use every day. That leads to Polkadot next era. The main point of this new era of Polkadot is that Parity, the main company behind Polkadot, where works all the core engineers, are shifting their focus from protocol engineering to products, to ship real products that the people actually use every day.
There is a change. The first 10 years was about core tech. The second 10 years is about infra and product.
Think on naming systems, user agents, mobile apps, and a complete Polkadot portal, as Gavin says in his talk, where it's going to be like the center of all these efforts. A key piece of all of this is the project individuality. That's it, a privacy-preserving way to recognize unique humans without biometrics, phone numbers, IDs or something like that. Just cryptography, game theory and physics. This enables proof of personhood, fair rewards, better security and large-scale onboarding. Everything, all of this without central authorities. Gavin called all of this Polkadot second age. The first 10 years served to build the network, so the next 10 years are to bring the movement and ship that product that the people actually use every day. So the takeaway of this is that in 2026 we are going to start to see Parity shipping new products around Polkadot. And I think that the main products are going to be deployed around Polkadot Hub. And well, this was the main talk and the main takeaway maybe from the Polkadot Sub-Zero of this year, but there were a lot of more projects who were there to speak about their new roadmaps, their new updates. Let's share a screen and let's talk a little bit about all of this. And here guys, we are seeing right now the profile of Polkadot Sub-Zero on X, Polkadot Sub-Zero, and here you can check basically the timeline with all the derivative content from the event, some talks, the announcement of the winners from the different tracks of the hackathons, key highlights, here some reposts from Open Guild for example, key highlights from Gavin Good's Sub-Zero keynote, and well, here you have all the timeline with all the media and different pictures from the event. Later in the timeline of Paralabs, here we posted some clips from the main talk from Gavin Good, like compiling all the main concepts which were shared in the talk. Like well, for example, this clip telling about that today in the Web3, people who have a self-sovereign wallet is a few 100,000, and that is not ever 1 million and much less 1 billion of users. That is the goal to host on this technology, no? And we are still far from that. And in the end, Polkadot, we are building on Polkadot and Jam and all this new age to reach that billion of users. Later, the main threads from the event, we have here one from Elysium Bob, and as I talked to you before, from protocol to product to people. For 10 years, Polkadot was about how the world could work. Now we are building what the world will use. That's cool slides from the talk, and from the main points are also about the Polkadot app, which will be the portal to all of those products. This is what we mentioned before also, no? On the introduction of the video. And at the center of all of this is Polkadot People, all these new mechanisms that allows you to have individuality on chain without doing any kind of KYC, phone number, online identity, blah blah blah. The products will emerge through 2026 and well, this is a cool fast compilation from the talk. Later we have here one screenshot by Alison Bob which show us the Polkadot app in action. This Polkadot app, remember, is going to be basically this portal hub of Polkadot that we mentioned before in the introduction of the video. And this is so cool because this application has already chat and sending money both on-chain, full on-chain. You already know that one particular thing of Polkadot is that we try to onboard every action that you can do on-chain. That's the main point of all of this. No? That's why all these years and years building the infrastructure and the protocol and all this complex technology. After this video, guys, I'm going to leave you in the description, in the first comment pinned, and in the second tweet, if you are watching this on Twitter, I'm going to leave you the link to the channel of Polkadot, where they have a compilation of all the main talks. Not all of them, but yes, the main ones that were streamed in the live in the main stage. Here you have the full keynote by Gavin, one talk by the guys from Hydration, Mandala Chain, the people from Energy Web, Origin Trail, this one talking about the vision of Jam, which is also very cool, and this other, for example, about Hyperbridge, the game theory of decentralized interoperability. This can be very cool to watch also, by the way, and one about NOMT. Well, this is maybe some stuff a bit too much technical, but this is cool. So yeah, guys, the Polkadot Sub-Zero of this year ended. 2025 is going to end very soon, and let's have a lot of hope and some hype despite market or whatever things outside. Let's have some hype for the new products and new announcements that are going to come on 2026, because this second age maybe is like, this is only the beginning. We're starting this new roadmap for the next 10 years. This is already not even the year one. The year one is starting in 2026. So thanks for watching and see you on the next video. Bye bye.